GSL. GSL Season 3.
Welcome back, guys. It's time for the winners match here. We have Rain against Solar. This is going to be so sick. And it is the birthday of GSL. I can't believe it's been 4 years of us casting at Sartosis. That's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
Wow.
That's my longest job by far.
What was your second longest job?
Working at a retail store.
Which one?
It's called Christmas Tree Shops in Northeast.
Oh, that's right. You worked at a Christmas tree store?
It's not actually a Christmas. It's just the name of it. It's not a Christmas tree store. It's like
what did it sell?
It's like a Walmart or something.
Oh, like a smaller Walmart, right?
It's like yeah, something like that.
What'd you do there? You make Christmas trees? You cut them down?
I started as a cashier bagger and moved all the way up to one of the higher positions, like front end supervisor, and
that's funny.
Worked in the cash office too.
I think my second longest job was probably working in a grocery store. I was a bagger and a stalker when I was a teenager. Of course, StarCraft pro gamers here for us. Actually, longest jobs. Just least paying here.
That's right.
You're Brood War players, man. StarCraft 1, man. You were American. You didn't make any money playing StarCraft.
That's right. Over half my life.
I guess we're doing pretty fine for ourselves now.
Half my life I've been playing StarCraft, so I guess that's my longest.
StarCraft 1 came out about 15 years ago, right?
That's right.
Yep. That would be half of our lives. All right, so the map for the first game is going to be Nimbus. I think Solar is looking really good. I wish we could have seen a little bit more of his games, not versus Cannon Rushes, so we had a better feel for this. But Rain is looking off the hook.
Look, this match is like a match made in heaven for people that love high-level StarCraft, man. I don't know what's going to happen here. It's very hard to say.
All right, in the bottom left, Artos' prediction to win the whole thing.
SK Telecom T1 Rain.
And in the upper right, we have our Zerg.
Samsung Galaxy Khan Solar.
Very strong against Protoss. I feel like he's overshadowed by a lot of the other players that we have in round of 16, but he's very, very good.
Yeah, he's quietly very good, kind of like Cure. But he's less quietly very good because he's actually been doing very well for a long time now. You know, that great Shenzhen run and just doing well in Pro League overall. That's a quick pull right there.
What the devil?
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
So Rain's going to be going, looks like a Nexus first into Gateway.
Oh, man.
And, yeah, Solar's scouting so that he can send his Lings in the right direction. So, but it's still the furthest spot to get to.
Yeah,
so,
that's one thing going for Rain.
Yeah.
Cross spots here.
Rain is actually extremely good at holding rushes like this, though. I don't know exactly how much damage Solar is going to get done. I don't think that this is going to be game-ending.
Well, I think we're mostly factoring that in because it's Rain specifically.
Yeah.
This is what Zerg wants, minus the diagonal positions here. Ideally, you'd want to be sharing like right side of the map, or in this case, top side of the map. But, yeah, I mean, Rain's very, very, very good with his control. But still, Zerg is going to get there. This is, out of all the builds Protoss could be doing, this is what Zerg would want Protoss to do.
Let's see if he makes more. Okay, he's still making Lings. So he's kind of doing this the Soul Key way, where you make like 18 Lings and you just try to kill him, which means he actually may end up killing him. Now, one of those pylons is way out of position, impossible to defend. The other one is kind of tucked behind, so it's going to be a bit easier. There is definitely a chance that he kills him with this. You know, a lot of times you only make like 8 or 10 and send them, but this is a lot.
Lings are in here now, and this is a great move here. He goes for this first pylon here.
I think he might cancel that second gas. No, he lets the second gas finish.
So he starts that Zealot. The pylon's going to go down. He cancels that Nexus. The Lings come in now, hitting the probes. He's going to come around here and actually just... okay, I thought he was going to go for the pylons there, too. I'm like, well, I guess he can do that. He wants to try to interrupt these probes from mining.
But yeah, I guess if he goes after pylons right now, that takes long enough that Rain is going to start getting Zealots out, and that's going to be rough.
Zerg expanding here, too. Getting an Overlord.
16 Lings, man. That is a lot of Lings. That is a huge commitment. Look at this. Still not really losing probes.
He's got to keep that Zealot in a good spot, and it's been surrounded.
Oh yeah, that was a mistake right there. And Solar now gains a gigantic lead with this.
Yeah, in fact, he might win from here. We've seen some players tuck in probes in mineral patches to try to defend like that. The Zealot now surrounded. GG, Rain just taps out.
Well done. Well done. Rain with one little misclick there, letting that Zealot get surrounded, and that's all Solar needed with all those lings. It was a risky build, but it worked out.
The cheese is strong with this one.
That's right.
I think that was a great pick for Solar.
Look at him wiggle. He's like, oh my god, I'm almost in the round of 8!
Rain like, oh, I guess I don't get to do the strat I wanted to do that game. Rain picks the next map here.
Rain's sitting here, he's like, do I really need to eliminate SOS in the losers match to get out of this group?
All right, well, Solar, a really exciting moment for him. If he could pull off one more, whether it's pulling off a fast one, like a win like that, or just winning in a standard game, making the right calls, which we know he's able to do. He's very good. He goes on to the round of 8.
Yeah,
he fills up that slot. We only have 3 more slots remaining, guys.
This is some scary stuff for Rain to go through right now. Let's see, Deadwing is his choice, a fine choice. He's got to be careful about Solar doing a build like that again. We may see Rain play a little bit more conservatively from here. The thing is, I think that Rain realizes how good Solar is, so I think he doesn't want to take too bad of an end of a build order. Against some people, like, he'll just wall himself in like 8 times, and just have a much slower economy. But against Solar, I think he has to be careful about that. And I think he still has to walk the very fine edge between greed and safety.
I think so. Well, let's see what Solar does here. I think Rain's going to try to bring this into the healthy mid game and close this out in the end game like he always does.
Yeah.
This is the second game of the third best of 3.